how's everybody doing today? So here I am in Brecksville, Ohio. Brecksville is about 15 miles roughly south of Cleveland. And I'm here at Brecksville Cemetery, and I'm here to visit the grave of Ryan Dunn. Now, if you're not familiar with the name Ryan Dunn, he was a star of Jackass, which was on MTV, and there are multiple movies made where they do crazy stunts and pull a lot of pranks. And Ryan Dunn was one of the most beloved personalities on that show in the movie. Now I'm here at the cemetery, but I don't know exactly where he's buried on the property. It's not a big cemetery. This is gonna take me a little bit to find it. So I'm gonna do my best. So let's go together and let's try to find Ryan Dunn and pay our respects. So it's not a very big cemetery at all, but this is going to be a little more difficult than I thought to find Ryan's grave. Because I get a lot of requests on my channel for various things and to visit various people to various locations. And Ryan Dunn is one that I've gotten a lot. A viewer named Nicole has asked me multiple times if I'm ever going to visit Ryan Dunn, and now I'm trying, and I'm going to find Mr. Dunn, and we can all pay our respects to him. But it's almost like a bit of a needle in a haystack. Yeah, it's a lot of walking around. I just looked up the cemetery, and I looked on Google Maps and saw that it was small, so I thought, okay, well, that'll be easy. No, not so much. But now I'm starting to doubt if I'm even in the right cemetery. But I am. I'm sure of it. I just really don't know where Ryan is. I'm kind of looking for like a grave site where there'd be a lot of flowers and memorabilia, things left by fans. It's usually how I try to find a grave of a celebrity that I just can't find, where I wander around looking. Because usually that's a giveaway. Because a lot of fans come out, and I know a lot of fans have come out to see Ryan Dunn's grave. This is proving to be very, very difficult, but I'm going to find Ryan. So I watched Jackass, the TV show, a little bit, and then I didn't really see the movies, and then, I don't know, I just didn't see any of the movies, and then one of my friends one time convinced me to watch the first one with them. And my God, was it funny. Like, so funny. And some of the stuff they do is so crazy, outrageous, and it's very dangerous. Sadly, they were risk takers, but Ryan Dunn lost his life in a really terrible car accident. And that's one thing I want to say is there's two victims in this car accident. The other gentleman was, I believe his name is Zachary Hartwell. And what I had planned to do originally was I wanted to, at some point, visit Ryan Dunn's grave, but also visit Zachary's grave, which is down somewhere southern Pennsylvania, I believe. And then possibly the crash site, but I wasn't sure if that, because essentially they died in a very horrific car accident together one night. And then I thought, well, I really don't want to include a crash site in a video like this. But I want to include Zachary's grave as well, but best laid plans, right? I mean, this is something I'm doing on the way back up north, and I just wasn't able to make it, but I will one day, because two people died in that horrible car accident. And both lives are just as precious. So it was, Ryan was driving the car and it crashed, and speed was a factor, and alcohol, and that's heartbreaking and terrible. And people were going, like, I mean, it was a huge story when it happened, and people were going and taking parts of the car as memorabilia and trying to sell it on eBay afterwards, like anything they could find. That's messed up. That's really messed up. And yeah. Well, I'm still walking here, still trying to find Ryan, but this isn't easy. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Weird drumming or music coming from down over the ridge here. It's very bizarre. I'm not sure what it is. Well, it's music, but I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if you can hear it. It could just be a car parked somewhere, playing music loud, but it's very strange. I just realized now that the whole time I've been looking for a raised gravestone, but I'm not looking for a raised gravestone. I'm looking for a flat one, and I thought I was also looking for a longer one, like, you know, like a big one, big stone across the grave. It's not, it's a small one. And then I looked to my left and I saw something and it caught my eye, and I haven't checked yet, but I'm pretty much positive I found Ryan's grave here. Reads Ryan Matthew Dunn, June 11th, 1977 to June 20th, 2011. Keep them laughing for eternity. We miss your smiling face. And as you can see, people have brought out lots of things. Now this is for his birthday here. Happy birthday. Love your family. There's a picture of Ryan here. Cars. And the pinwheels, which I love. Now on the opposite side here is a young man who died at a very young age, 21 years old, and seemed to be really heavily involved in sports. It's tragic, 21 years old. You can see there's a soccer ball on the marble as well. Yeah, people come out here a lot to leave things for Ryan and for the young guy buried here, which is just tragic. Coach Alex, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Dr. Seuss, until we meet again. And for Coach Alex, 21 years old. If you're gonna come to the cemetery to visit Ryan, come all the way to the back, right alongside the main road here that goes through Brecksville, and look for the water tower. And stop about maybe 200 yards before the water tower, and Ryan's right beside the road here. So there's Ryan Dunn, right behind me. Tragic loss. Really talented, super talented guy, and from always, every picture is always smiling, always looks so happy. It's never easy when you come to someplace where someone died so young, and then the other grave right behind him, equally as tragic. Somebody dies that young. Okay, Coach Alex on the other side of Ryan Dunn. Rest in peace, brother. Zachary Hartwell, rest in peace as well. Ryan Dunn, rest in peace. If you're gonna come out here, you can sit right beside the grave. It's a really quiet, calming, peaceful spot, like most cemeteries are. They're not scary. They're peaceful. Peace out. So there's the water tower there. Ryan's just down there. And the music seems to be coming from somewhere over there, but I'm not sure where. I wonder if you can hear it. It's very bizarre. It's like drumming. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.